How is everybody doing tonight? We are doing some league stream. We will be doing 5 matches of the league. This is the deck list we will be using today. No changes from our previous stream. We are adding 2 Lost Legacies for the Inverter matchup, and the sideboard we are keeping 3 Dampened Spheres, 3 Soul Guide Lanterns, and hopefully we'll be able to get by not seeing any Jeskai fires, although I doubt it. And if we do, I'm hoping we're gonna be up to speed against the deck and we'll be able to outspeed them there. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. So I think on this note we can get started. Just as a reminder, if you are willing to looking to buy this list on Card Hoarder or overall for your Magic Online, I would recommend Card Hoarder. That's where I buy my cards. And if you check out the link underneath the video, there will be a link for Card Hoarder. If you click on a picture of Card Hoarder, it'll bring you to the landing page, and if you buy through that link, you'll be able to get also 1 bot credit for free. On this note, let's get started. We will be starting our first match in the league. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on the match. Really hoping that we get some action today. Hoping to get really good matchups. Hopefully it doesn't take that much time to find the opponent. Alright, we got our first match. Let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Stampy 45. I'm hoping that's a green deck. Yorion. I think we can expect Fires of Invention deck. 2 skills, Ozolith, Metallic Mimic. I'm gonna keep this. I actually like this a lot. We're going second. So opponent's gonna take his first turn. Defeated pools. This is not Fires of Invention. Could be Inverter. That means we have to be pretty quick. Let's play Hardened Skills. Turn 2 we'll play Steel Overseer. Opponent has an island in hand. It's gonna be Thought Erasure. Well, he has a lot of choices to take from here. Not sure what he's gonna pick. Getting second Hardened Skills. Questionable. Quite a lot of choices. You could take Walker, Mimic Skills, or Ozolith. He decides to take the second skills. That means he has board wipes or creature removal in his hand. Spire of Industry. Very nice. Steel Overseer for the turn. And pass the turn. Opponent was counting that we didn't draw a land this turn, but unfortunately we did for him. Trial of Ambition. We'll have to sack the Overseer here. Hopefully we get another land right now. Yes. So let's play Ozlet here. Into Mimic. Naming Construct and playing Hangerback Walker for free. Pass the turn. Fatal Push, probably. Narset, okay. Opt in his hand. Probably is holding back with a Fatal Push in there. Could attack Narset here. I don't want him to blink it with Yorion, but if he has a Fatal Push, one of the creatures is gonna die for sure. So I don't think we have much of a choice here. Let's play Witch's Owen here. He's going Fatal Push the Mimic. It's respectable. Metallic Mimic, I guess. Name and Thopter in this case. Let's go to combat. Attack Narset. He'll be able to blink it, but at least he gets only one activation out of it. Pass the turn. Opt. Bottom. And Omen. I believe opponent is looking for a land. This gives us a chance to kill Narset next turn. And our turn. Steal Overseer. Let's go to combat. Attack Narset here. Narset is out of the picture. We'll play the Steal Overseer. And pass the turn here. Second Omen. Probably we'll see Yorion here. A lot of advantage from Yorion. Okay. Blink and everything. We'll have to sack something. I think we'll sack Hangerback Walker so that we can just pump them. Can't kill him next turn, but we will definitely bring him pretty low. Bunch of 3/3s, plus we have Pump from Overseer. Should definitely either kill Yorion and get by. It's gonna be exactly 20 damage, so he'll have to block. I'm not sure if we can bring him to the lethal. Maybe. Let me see. He sets one block. I think I might be able to kill him right now. If I can count correctly. I think we might have it. Just make sure. Put a counter. And then we place the counters here. And that's... yeah, I think this is lethal. Let's go to combat. Ozolith counters are gonna go on the Mimic. And I'm gonna swing with the team. There we go. That was good. We were able to get by from this tough matchup. Not sure, well, it should be Inverter deck, so including Lost Legacy is a good idea here. Definitely want to have the rest here. Unravel seems like an interesting card to use here. He's using a lot of enchantments here, so might as well use that. We'll definitely drop the Fatal Push. The Soul Guide Lantern, Dampen Sphere doesn't really help us out here. Soul Guide Lantern maybe against Inverter. I'm still not sure if this is an Inverter deck, so for now we'll go Duress and Unravel. And we'll probably drop Chamber Sentries. I would like to keep the Stonecoil Serpents in here. Let me see, we add colored instead of the pushes. More colored stuff here. Probably Sentries are something I want to cut here, and we'll cut one Mimic. And just go this way for now. We'll be going second. I'm really hoping to see the rest in my opener. Okay. No Duress, but we do have Unravel, we have Heartless Act, we have Ozolith. Only one creature though. Kind of light on the creatures. I'll still keep it. It's not that bad of a hand to keep. Especially going second, there is more chance that we will draw a creature by turn 3. Watery Grave. Pass the turn, so no Thoughtseize, no Duress. Seems decent. Let's play Ozolith here. Pass the turn. Drowned Catacomb. We got a Duress. This is very good. Play the second Blooming Marsh. Not sure I want to Duress right now. Maybe pick a Narset off him or something like that. Could be pretty good. I do want to put some pressure on him. He probably has a Fatal Push. So we'll just play a Witch's Own here. Make sure he doesn't have a counter spell or anything like that. And we will Duress him. Alright, we got Jace. No, it's Auto Jace. He has a Fatal Push, he has Cry of Carnarium, he has Collective Brutality, and he has Dig Through Time. Judging from how little creatures we have here, either Push or Carnarium is gonna take it. Unravel can deal with the Auto Jace. Heartless Act is pretty useless, except I'm keeping it for Yorion to get rid of the blocker. It's either, I think, Cry of Carnarium or Collective Brutality for me. And I think Collective Brutality is gonna go here. Pass the turn. I just gotta keep in mind that he has Cry of Carnarium, and he also has Fatal Push in his hand. Oath of Jace. He's gonna draw 3, discard 2. Discarding here's Downfall and Trial of Ambition. So he drew 1 new card that we don't know about, otherwise he discarded the 2 old ones. Our turn. We drew another land. Safe to say we can play Overgrown Tomb here tapped. Do we want to play Steel Overseer? Do we just want to let him go and unravel the Aether? I think it's important here to lure out his Fatal Push. So the Steel Overseer is gonna get killed. The next turn we can get rid of Oath of Jace, I guess, so it doesn't get blinked by Yorion. Fatal Push? Oh, Thoughtseize. Sure. That's what he drew either this turn or last turn of the of his Oath of Jace. What is he gonna pick? I think Unravel the Aether is certainly... Wow. That's a shocker. Okay, Overseer is dead. We drew a Duress. So let's play Spire. Let's Duress him right now. So he could take Cry of Carnarium. He has a Thassa's Oracle and Inverter in his hand. Pretty solid that this is gonna be a game. Could try to take Dick through time here, I guess. Well, tough luck. Tough luck. I guess pass the turn. Very sad. He has the combo in his hand, so not really much we can do at this point. It's gonna be Inverter. Alright. Wine Constructor. Well, that doesn't help. Yes, enough to go on. He has a lot of kill spells in his library right now. Let's go to game 3. Unfortunately, this has not been in our favor. Game 3, we're bringing in Lost Legacies. Heartless Act is gonna stay here. Soul Guide Lanterns doesn't really help all that much, I guess. I think I'm gonna drop on Revels here and bring in Assassin's Trophy instead. It's more versatile in this case. Duress is okay, although I'm thinking about dropping it. Other than that, we could drop another Mimic. Maybe drop the Oven or the Stone Cold Serpent. Going more removal heavy, I guess. I think this is okay to go on right now. So game 3. Let's see if we got a decent hand to start with. Really hope so. We're gonna play first. Gotta disrupt his combo here. 2 Soul Guide Lanterns, only 1 land in this case. Don't draw a black source, it will be difficult, but we should be able to get a black source out of this, especially since we have a turn 1 artifact. I'm gonna keep this only because of the Soul Guide Lanterns. I feel like he's gonna go for Inverter as soon as possible. I want to keep 1 Soul Guide Lantern already on the field instead of exiling the card later. Got a second land. I'm getting lucky here. We'll play Steel Overseer here. Pass the turn. Trial of Ambition. Why not? Hardened Skills. I don't want 100 skills, but we'll take Wine Constructor here. Next turn, if we draw a land, it's going to be Scales into Walker. We'll push our Constrictor. We got another Constrictor, so let's play that. Pass the turn. He's got a push, number 2. We'll see a Jace, but we have Assassin Trophy for Jace, so this is not an issue. We can get rid of Jace most surely. Interesting. I'm interested if he's gonna go for the combo. If he does go for a combo next turn, we can actually grab a win by Assassin's Trophy the Jace. Inverter is gonna come in. We exile the graveyard in response, and I think this should be decent. Lost Legacy. Oh, this is pretty hard. Just trying to think this through. This is actually pretty hard. No land, so I guess we'll just pass the turn and see what happens next. I'm really hoping he's gonna go for the combo. That means he has to play Inverter first and then up his Jace. He doesn't have the combo. Okay. Has Inverter and the graveyard. Plays Thassa's Oracle. Sure. Play an Opt. Alright, so now we have a choice to probably try to get rid of the Jace here. And then we could exile the graveyard. Let's kill Jace right now. Hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Okay. I was really hoping for a land. This way we could cast Lost Legacy, for Inverter, but this didn't happen. The best thing we can do here would be probably play Vine Constrictor, as Yorion could flick at Thassa's Oracle. Okay, let's play Vine Constrictor. Pass the turn. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Omen of the Sea. At this point we gotta exile the Inverter. This will be Yorion. Yeah. Getting the value out of this. That also means he's not going to be able to flicker his Thassa's Oracle again unless he drew another Yorion. Alright, we're going to have to sacrifice the Constrictor here. I need either a land or a duress here. Heartless Act. Heartless Act is not bad. Could potentially try to Heartless Act Thassa's Oracle here or Yorion, doesn't matter. Just pass the turn here. Yorion is a threat by attacking 4 every turn. That's a 5-turn clock. Two, 4. Probably gonna be the draw. The Delve spell, whatever it is. Yeah, Addictive Time. Okay. Second Jace. Second Jace doesn't make me happy at all. I guess okay. I dropped 2, well, one of them was a land. Okay. Watery Grave. Gonna swing both ends. Do we want to kill Thassa's Oracle here, or do we want to kill Yorion instead? If we draw a land, we could Lost Legacy for Inverter. I think it's important to get rid of Yorion here, more than Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Got a land. Play Lost Legacy here for Inverter. Slow this down a little bit, I think it's important. Although we will have to eventually get rid of this. But at least we get time to do that. He had one in his hand. That's a fantastic sign for that. And then just looking at his hand, at his library real quick. He has 2 more Jaces in his library. He has 3 more Thassa's Oracles there. Have to get by somehow here. Pushes, Cry of Carnarium, Dig Through Time here. Well, it's gonna be hard to get by from these, but we'll do our best. I guess pass the turn here. Gotta draw more creatures here. More lands and more creatures. Upkeep, I think at the upkeep we can use the Soul Guide Lantern so he doesn't use his Dig Through Time for cheap. Okay. Passes Oracle, Thoughtseize. Okay, Fitted Pool cycled. Bloomin' Marsh. Play Hardened Skills. I'll play Soul Guide Lantern now, just because he has a counterspell. No, just because he has the Exile spell there, I guess. I don't want to play it right now, and instead I'll play it next turn. Dig Through Time, okay. Alright, this is gonna resolve. Play this, take the Dig Through Time. Pass the turn here. Crack an Omen. Now, all I'm hoping for is a lot of creatures here. Drop 2 lands in the graveyard. This is gonna be tough to win, I think. Thoughtseize is gonna hurt. Hurts a lot. And Asher too. Oof. Very difficult to win here. Taking 1 here. Inventor Sphere. And the Ozolith. I don't think I want either of those right now. Plan is to play a Stone Cold Serpent here, I guess. It doesn't matter, it's gonna die to Fail Push. He has 2 of them in a hand, but at least we get rid of that push. Maybe playing Stone Cold for 1 and then Ozolith. I don't know. we're quite at a disadvantage already. I don't think it's worth even spending our time here to play this out. He can draw essentially his whole library in a couple turns. The cards like dig through time. Eagle push. Yep. Thought Erasure, sure. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to somehow win this, but I don't think there is a way. He has a board state, he has Jace that can ult at any time, and he wins just from the ult. This is almost ready at the ult, so I really think there's no way we can get by here. Walk-in Ballista. Can't even kill one of the Planeswalkers with it. I'm not sure if I can do anything useful with the Ballista here. He has 2 more Jaces in his library. Ashok will allow him to cast Mimic and Duress. Yeah, there's no way I can get out of here, unfortunately. I think that 1 land short was actually the big reason why we didn't get this game. If we got that land sooner, being able to just get us Inverter sooner, I guess, or Jace even, would have been better. Alright, second match. We're playing first here, that's a good sign. Seeing Zerda, could be a Zerda here. Let's check right now. Now it's Yorion again, everybody's playing Yorion. Stone Coil, I'll keep this. Do you want to play Stone Coil right now, or do you want to wait with a Stone Coil? I think I can play Stone Coil right now and attack him for 1 next turn to put some pressure early on. Third Metallic Mimic. Could play Ballista right now. I don't think I will. I'm gonna pass the turn here. Watery Grave, so yeah, we got another Inverted deck here. Bassal's Oracle. Second Spire of Industry. Can play Mimic now. Now we can play the Ballista for free. It's gonna come in with 2 counters here. Not gonna attack, just gonna pass the turn here. Alright, I would rather could attack, and if he blocks I would just Ballista it, but then I lose my Ballista. Can attack with a Mimic, I guess. kill that. Pass the turn. Watery Grave tapped. And he's passing the turn. Okay. We got a Widen Constrictor. So might as well play Widen Constrictor and Metallic Mimic instead of boosting the Ballista. Let's go to combat first. We'll attack him for 5 and see what he does. Maybe there is a push in there or something else. Got an opt, looking for the push. Got a push. We'll push our Mimic. Okay. We'll deal 2 here only. Let's play this. Pass the turn. It has a board wipe. This will hurt. Inverter? Yeah. Opt, passes Oracle, Fatal Push. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Spire of Industry. Just trying to see how I can maybe figure this out. Ballista is only going to be a 3, could kill potentially his passes Oracle if that's what he's going to play before Fatal Pushing. So this might be a better choice here. Just up the Ballista instead. Then we could attack. Just hold back. But I think attacking here is better. We can deal 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack here, I think. Okay. Pass the turn. Narset. Finds the Fatal Push. That hurts. He finds an Opt instead. Huh. I don't know why he didn't get the Fatal Push. That seemed like a better choice here, I think. I could play Lurus, or I could up the Ballista here. I guess let's play Lurus into Metallic Mimic. Or Widen Constrict, it doesn't really matter. Guess it does. Okay. gonna pass here, no sense to attack here. I'm only gonna get 1 damage through. Not that significant. With 1 card in hand, I mean, he can push our Ballista first and then play well, I can't kill both. And the push also makes it possible for him to kill Ballista first. I guess it doesn't matter. Still gonna be... It just doesn't matter. Inverters all day. Alright, Lost Legacy, Duress, Assassin's Trophy, Soul Guide Lantern. Pushes out. Drop these, drop these. This is the best we can do here. Hate these matchups already. Second match in Inverter. Exactly same deck. We'll keep this. Mulligan's down to 5. This could be good for us. It's a push on a Cry of Carnarium and Kalitas there as well. 2 islands only, so seems like he has a far way to go for the Carnarium. We'll take the push here. Feuded pulse. Okay. It was nice that we took a push there. I'll play Forest. I'll play Wine Constrictor here. Pass the turn. There's the island. I got the second skills. Play Lanoways into a skills. Into a second skill. Into Stonepill Serpent. Go to combat and swing for 2. I guess pass the turn here. See what he draws. Hopefully it's not another black source. And it is another black source, but Cry of Carnarium doesn't really do a lot now. Trial of Ambition does. Well, I guess it's gonna be Widened Constrictor. Walk in Ballista. I'll play that. Go to combat and swing for 4. Kalitas. which we're gonna kill next turn. I got a Bloom and Marsh. Not bad. Let's go to combat here. We'll attack with both. See if he blocks. Get some more counters on the Walking Ballista. Yeah, we got it. Well, he was at a big disadvantage at 5 cards there. I think I'm gonna stay with the same deck list right now, by using Lost Legacies here and Duresses and the Soul Guide Lanterns. Duress on a draw will especially be useful here. Got a Lost Legacy, we got a little bit too many lands, but we have Duress as well. We need an artifact in order to use the Spire of Endershin to Lost Legacy, but we're both starting with 7. Island, probably an Opt sitting in his hand. Got a Stonecoil Serpent. This is pretty good. Let's Duress him. Let's see what he has right now. Opt in response. Omen of the Sea, Fatal Push, Heartless Act, and he has an Inverter in hand. Well, Inverter is gonna get Lost Legacy pretty soon. Fatal Push, Heartless Act. I think Omen of the Sea is going to be something to grab here. Maybe not. Let's grab Omen of the Sea. Pass the turn. Turn 2. Place the Watery Grave. Not gonna do any more here. Okay, let's see. Doesn't have Thassa's Oracle or Jace right now, so I think we can play Forest here. Land Constructor, which should essentially get pushed, or Heartless Act. It's pushed. Better for us. I'd like to draw another Duress here, I think. Okay, so he has Inverter, Heartless Act, and 2 more cards. There is fear that he might have Thassa's Oracle in there, so probably Lost Legacy playing right now is the smart choice. Play Lost Legacy, call Inverter here. Has an Opt, Watery Grave, and a Heartless Act in his hand. Has 4 Jaces, 4 Thassa's Oracle in here. I guess that's okay. Pass the turn. Plays Opt. gonna be Watery Grave. It's got a Jace. Mimic and a Hangerback Walker. Okay. We drew another land. Never want to see that. Let's play Spire into Stonecoil Serpent. Please Heartless Act is not going to be able to kill it. Pass the turn. We drew way too many lands. Got rid of another land here. Heartless Act on a Serpent. And an Narset. Got a Trial of Ambition. I got a Soul Guide Lantern. It's not really necessary anymore. Play a Forest here. We could play Lurrus here just to go around the Trial of Ambition. And Lurrus into Hangerback Walker, I guess. Let's go to combat first. I think I want to attack Narset in this case. Alright, let's play Lurrus. Play the Walker. Pass the turn. Use a Narset. At least it's not gonna get blinked. Gets a Hero's Downfall. We're sort of at the same card disadvantage that we were last game. Collective Brutality on the Lurrus. Guess can't do anything about that. Drawing cards is strong here. We got a Duress here. Try to Duress him. See if he responds with anything. Vraska's Contempt. Seems good. Do you want to get rid of Trial of Ambition? Here's Downfall. It's going to be Trial of Ambition. He can blink it with Yorion, the one that happened. Alright, we should play Soul Guide Lantern here. And take his thing and matters. Let's take Vraska's Contempt, I guess. Okay, and we'll sacrifice it to get a card, which is another Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. Play. Let's get rid of it too. Play a swamp. Play Witch's Owen. Go to combat, hit Jace. Pass the turn. Probably gonna use Hero's Downfall here. Another Overgrown Tomb. Well, we drew all the lands we could. I guess that's how Magic works. Gonna be dig through time. Kalitas. Another land. I'll wait for one more turn, but I don't think there is a chance here we can do anything. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if we can get game 3 here. Let's see the third Inverter match. Go in second. This will be a keep. This is not an Inverter matchup, but it's probably gonna be the red and green deck that's been floating around. Yep, it's gonna be a Gruul matchup. No turn 1 play. Seems good. Got the scales. Let's play the tomb into scales here. Pass the turn. Probably has the giant, so he's gonna stomp us. I mean the overseer. It's not gonna be good for us, but I think that's what he's keeping up right now, the stomp. Let's play the forest into... Play around it by playing just the Ozlet and keeping the push here. Alright, could play overseer. Either way, I think we are at a slight disadvantage here, but that is what it is. I see a stomp here. Just gonna play the giant here, most probably. He plays Kiora. No untap either, so... Our turn, we got a Witch's Own, slightly too late. We'll play the Metallic Mimic into Ballista, into Witch's Own. Pass the turn. Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. Got a second Fatal Push. Let's play the Ozolith first. Got Ballista the Kiora here. Attack with the Mimic. This is gonna get pushed. I think this is the best bet here. Although I'm not entirely sure, but we definitely got to get rid of that, so... Kill this. Go to combat. Attack Kiora. Should have tapped slightly differently, but it's fine. Hopefully we'll be able to play Lotus next turn into Ballista. He's gonna play Obosh here. Probably. Maybe Glorybringer. I'm assuming with the Exert. Okay. Guess past the turn. Guess it's not our day today. Just like every day. Obosh. Now Glory Bringer number 2. Of course. We're under our lock here, so... Let's pass the turn. Obosh it is. Yep. I think that's gonna do it. 16 damage right there. Alright, so Fatal pushes out. Not too many targets we can hit with that. Carlos Sector stays in. Assassin's Trophy is coming in. What else do we want to bring in? Maybe a Duress. Could bring in the Lost Legacy here, but should I leave the Fatal pushes in? No, I don't think so. We're gonna be on a play here. I'll stay this way. Hopefully we can get a faster hand this way. Kinda risky to put a land down here, so I'll drop the Serpent. Elvish Mystic. Gotta slow him down a little bit. Heart's Desire. Play a Chamber Sentry here. For 2. I don't think it's necessary, so I'm just gonna play this for 1 and play the Hangback Walker as well. Pass the turn. Lobshock Beast. Okay. Alright. Got a metallic mimic. I think I want to play metallic mimic up the walker and have the sentry just in case. Or we can use the sentry to remove the human. I think that's a good thing to do here. Now play mimic. I don't know if I want to name Thur here or Construct. I'll name Construct. I'll pass the turn at this point. You won't be able to attack with the beast unless he has a 1-1, so for now we're playing defensive. Ronas. Got an Inverter sphere, that's nice. Let's put a counter on this. Gonna have to pass turn here. The best bet here is gonna be using the Hangback Walker to get a bunch of Thopters and then attacking him with that. Pass the turn. The two most important creatures for us right now, Walker and Ballista, slightly out of the reach of Stomp here. He will play Obosh here. Second with Ronas only. And we will block with the Chamber Sentry because it's 10 damage coming in. Get a life. We got a Tomb. Could play Lotus into Chamber Sentry here. And risking losing Lotus here, but I think the best bet here is to say no to this. We'll up the Ballista. Kill the Obosh here. I think that's the best thing we can do here. Oh, wait on that. Reason is, Ballista could serve as a nice finisher here, though. Can always get rid of Obosh later. Attacking with both. Could block here. I can just simply remove it and take only 5. Get rid of that. We'll take 5 here. Office. A bunch of gods. Got a chamber sentry here. I think I want to replay Ballista here now. And I can do both and play Chamber Sentry here as well. So let's play Lotus. Play the Ballista. And play the Chamber Sentry. We'll go to combat. Attack with the Walker. Goes down to 12. Pass the turn now. Sentry gets exiled. Where's the Land of Elves? Let's kill the elf. We'll attack here with the Ronus only. Just trying to see if I can somehow get rid of him here. Potentially block with the Ballista. Or block with the Chamber Sentry here. Okay. We got a life. There's the second bonus for the blocks. Have a metallic mimic. Not bad. We'll replay the sentry. And I think we can attack here or not attack. Not gonna attack. We'll keep it the way it is. We can block with it if needed after we pump it. And next turn we should have a lethal. We got it. Sideboarding. Well, I guess Lost Legacy is now coming in just because of Ronus and the Clothis. We can always use these to get rid of those. What are we taking now, though? Well, I think we can get rid of a couple of metallic mimics. I'll probably drop a Stone Cold Serpent here. Play this way. Interesting hand. think it's worth keeping. Turn 1 Water Wells, probably. Yep. Pass the turn. Bone Crush a Giant. Got a Hardened Skills. If I let this go, we're gonna take 5 next turn. I don't like using Heartless Act on the Bone Crusher Giant because he has Obosh, which I would rather remove. I guess we're gonna be taking 5 here. Just setting up for the next turn. Love Shrug Beast. And Shaper Sanctuary. Wow. We need a land here. So a lot of damage. I don't think I can survive all that. Especially him playing Obosh now too. Down to 5. You are late to the party. I have to sacrifice my lures here in order to survive. Although if he has another stomp, that's not gonna be good for us. Gruul Spellbreaker I think is gonna do it. For the haste. This is the exact number, unfortunately. Well, close. Very close. That feels bad. Okay. Match 4. A bunch of lands. I'm not a fan of this hand. Too many lands. If we draw another land, that's going to be just flooding. Slightly better. I don't like not having turn 1 play though. Could be spirits, could be a lot of other things. Just gonna be Sultai, spirits. Wonder what it is exactly. That's the second breeding pool, doesn't tell us much. Got a Stone Cold Serpent, is always late to the party. Play Mimic here, but I'm gonna play Wind Constructor instead. Pass the turn. If it's spirits, we have a blocker. Seems like Simic for now. Sultai, I guess. Is this Lotus field? Quite confused for now. Definitely plays Graveyard though. Could go slow here, could go fast, I guess. Let's play Wind Constructor. Play Stone Coil. Attack him for 2. Choosing this slow route, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Seeing 2 breeding pools, I'm not so sure this is a Lotus Breach. But these 2 cards definitely give it away. And seeing a Temple definitely doesn't have Lotus Field in hand, so I have a little bit of time. I want to land. I gotta land. Play the Mimic. Start with the Ballista. Try to play this. If this gets bounced, not a big deal. I think it will get bounced. Yeah. Oh, he's bounced in the Ballista? Why? Let's see, he's gonna take 5, 7 here, down to 11. Could pretty much Ballista him here too. That was interesting. I thought he would have probably bounced the Mimic, but okay. Takes 7. He is on 2-turn clock right now. Has to deal with the board. Otherwise, it should be lethal next turn. Pretty sure this is Lotus Breach deck. Another Temple. It's definitely unlucky right now. Alright, we got this one. Let's bring in the Dampen Spheres, bring in the Soul Guide Lanterns too. Looks like it doesn't really help us here. We could use Duress on the draw. Assassin's Trophy is nice too. And Revel is also great. Let's think what we're gonna take out. Well, these four are coming out. The Stone Coals, I guess, can come out. Well, Stone Cold can block Uros, so that would better stay in case he is running Uros, seeing it's mostly Simic, most probably. I'm not so convinced on one Duress is yet. If we are, then Chamber Sentries and Stone Coals are gonna come out. Seeing as we are on the play here, I think this is a interesting change, and then we change it back up to more creatures on the play. Okay. Got a decent hand. Let's see if he mulligans this one. Mulligan's down, we're gonna keep this. Mulliganing down is good for us, we can duress him and grab another card of his hand. Not gonna do it on turn 1 probably though. Brain Pool, tapped. So no Grazer. Play Forest into Scales. Followed by these two next turn, and then turn after that we'll duress and Dampen Sphere. So let's try it. It's gonna find the Lotus Field. He finds the Thespian stage, so he has Lotus Field in hand. Okay. That's tough now. Should probably play Dampen Sphere now, actually. It's gonna restrict him a little bit at least. Maybe not. Maybe we should stick with the plan for now, I think. Gonna stick to the plan. I don't think he has a next turn though. He decides to play Lotus Field right now with the Hidden Strings. I don't know. I don't think he has all the pieces yet. Thespian stage, so it's not Lotus Field. Interesting. Plays Thespian stage for now. I don't know why he didn't look for a Lotus Field. Uro. No, strategic planning. Okay. Interesting turn of events. He's thinking about playing Lotus Field next turn. Turn Thespian stage into Lotus Field off the tap cards. Has Arboreal Razor, so he's gonna get Lotus Field right now. Which is great for us. Dampen Sphere is gonna shut him down pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't have the Blink of the Eye. Oh, I don't think it matters though. He's not gonna be able to get Coward Mana out of these anyways. Feel pretty good here. Alright, mana waste. Let's play Duress first. Nice, Hidden Shrinks, Fave Wishes. Yeah, let's take Hidden Shrinks. Let's play Dampen Sphere now. Let's go to combat and attack him for 2. I think he's pretty done now. He can't cast Fave Wishes unless he draws a land. And most surely he's not going to be able to cast Granted yet. He can cast Fave Wishes. That's his best thing he can do right now. Alright, Fave Wishes. What's up the blocker? Passes the turn. We got a Soul Guide Lantern. Could exile one of the Hidden Shrinks, and then have a something to react to Lotus. To Breach. So let's play this. He's reading a new card. And we got it. Very nice. At least one win, and that was a pretty straightforward win. We had, I think, a perfect hand against the Lotus Breach, and he mulliganed down to 6-2. Let's play match 5. Alright, match 5. Let's hope it's another Lotus Breach. Went first. Decent hand. I think this is keepable, especially going first. Let's see if opponent keeps 7 on that. It's gonna be straightforward. Forest Scales into Steel Overseer, and then next turn Mimic into dump it the whole hand in. Opponent seems to be thinking for a long time. As long as it's not an Inverter matchup, I think we have a pretty good chance here. So long as the Overseer is going to survive, but even if it doesn't, we're in a pretty good position. Hopefully opponent didn't time out or lost connection. It's been 2 minutes already. So it seems like opponent is away. So meanwhile, since we are not seeing opponent for 5 minutes already, we could explore a little bit of other things. I'm gonna pull up a latest Pioneer matches. And we're gonna take a look at the Discord championship that happened recently. That was on the on the 18th of May. The skills got a first place in that one, and I just wanted to show that this is a beater skills list. In the finals, it beat Sultai Delirium, and the semifinals with either a Lotus Burn or Mono Red Obosh, so it was both essentially Mono Red matchups. So opponent's still not here. I do like this list though. This is very similar to what we were running yesterday, except it has slightly more versatile sideboard with the Blight Beetle in it. It has Golgari Charms, Noxious Grasp here, Retribution of the Ancients, something we haven't seen yet. At least I haven't seen it played yet. Which is a removal based on the your creatures. It's very repetitive removal with us, but I think it needs your creatures to play it. I like it. This is an interesting card. I'm actually gonna remember that and maybe try to explore this a little bit. Thought Seizes, Unravels, Witch's Wind, which is nice against the tribal decks, but we don't see a lot of tribal decks here. Abrupt Decay, and Lotus, of course, in the lead. So the deck is playing beaters, and that's what I was talking about last time, and it's losing a couple of nice cards like Nisses. It's losing the important Rishkar, and a couple of others, like I'm not seeing the Hydra here, although it could be played. I think it's a worth card playing here. Instead he's playing 4 Scavenging Oozes. He has 22 lands, with a pretty straightforward list here. And we're seeing 2 Ozoliths and 4 Hardened Scales. Overall, it seems nice. And I think this is what we're going to try out next week and hopefully do matches with this and maybe play even a league. Reason being, because I don't like the current matchups with the Artifact Scales against the Inverter and Jeskai Fires. This actually has more chance against that since it's pretty quick. I think opponent is back. I just accidentally passed, but we're gonna do it on the second main, no problems. Opponent seems to be back, but he is away again. It's been a good 8 minutes. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to play the whole game. Still don't know what we're playing against. And opponent is away again. Okay. That's what I wanted to show, because we had some discussion going on yesterday about it, so pass the turn. See what opponent is going to play here. Sacred Foundry, probably Mono Red Burn. Soulscar Mage, okay. Yeah, this is Mono Red Burn. Our hand doesn't look that good anymore. Actually, let's play Mimic. This could be interesting. This is slightly problematic, but it's still I think we're in a good position. Slightly annoying that opponent is timing out that often. Let's start thinking what we're gonna bring in from sideboard meanwhile. So, Duress could be a good solution on game 2 if we win this one. Let's play the walkers. Play all of them. It's doubtful that he's gonna be able to keep up by removing them because we're gonna be up in them next turn. Now he passed the turn. Inspire advantage. Going to combat. He's gonna attack us with a Soul Scar Mage. I'm gonna let it slide through. I'm not gonna block yet. He's not attacking. We got Heartless Act, so we got a removal for Soul Scar Mage. Which is great. Could play Steel Overseer here, but I'm actually not gonna do that. Let's see, if I attack here, I'm thinking about attacking, but maybe not. Let's go to combat. I think I'll just attack with 2. See if he decides to block with the Soul Scar Mage, and if he is going to play any spell. And then, as a response, we can Heartless Act his Soul Scar Mage. It's been 10 minutes for the opponent, so he needs to think faster if he wants to get by this game. Let's attack like this. Definitely seeing a block. Not gonna respond. I'm ready to lose Mimic if he just wants to trade. Seeing a Wizard sliding on the Walker, I will respond with the up in the Walker, I guess. This is just gonna remove 3 counters from this, so I'm still fine with that. He just wants to trade this way. That effectively ate a burn spell, so I'm fine with this. Battlefield Forge. Gitu Lava Runner. Probably gonna see an attack here from him. No attacks. Do I want to tap this at the end? Not so sure. He might just kill it in response, so probably not. We got his skills. Kind of in a tough position here, but I think we want to Heartless Act Soul Scar Mage now. It's getting slightly out of hand. Or we could just wait. I think we will wait. Just gonna pass the turn here and up our Hanger Back Walkers. Or he's gonna decide to throw burn spells into our face, which is gonna kill Soul Scar Mage. Either or is fine. Something is being played. Boar's Charm in the face. We want to kill Soul Scar right now. Could be a good solution here, I think. Let's pay the life here and kill him. Take the 4, but it's fine. Highly doubtful he's going to remove all 4 Hangerback Walkers here. That's a Gitu Lava Runner. We're going to take 4 more here. No attacks. Idle of Great Revel. That's fine. We got a Fatal Push, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna refrain from playing anything here, and instead I'll just pass the turn and see if he's going to potentially try to burn us out here. It's gonna be hard for him to get through these walkers though. And with every spell he's gonna play. Alright, let's tap the walkers. I'm gonna start with this one. And then use this one. Okay. Got another Fatal Push. Could push the Eidolon here, but I think he's gonna hurt more from the Eidolon. I'm just gonna wait for more lands. Still gonna be up in the walkers here, so I'm just gonna pass. Walkers are nice blockers. And then we can attack for quite some damage. Boar's Charm. Well, we will take the Boar's Charm, I guess. Sure thing. Let's wait for his play next turn. Could kill Eidolon on this end step too. Just one solution. See if he attacks. No attacks. Let's up the walker first. We'll go down to 10, down to 8. Highly unlikely he's gonna have two Boar's Charms there, so let's go ahead and try to push the Eidolon here. Okay, Eidolon is done. Our turn. Got a Lano Waste. I don't like losing more life. Can play Hardened Scales here. And then I could try to attack with one of the walkers. Attacking with all of them is not that wise. I'm gonna be left without blockers. I have a push to remove one of the creatures, but that's not enough, I think. Could attack with 2 here as well. Let's see, if we attack with 2, it's gonna be down to 4. We have a push in order to respond to something and then tap the walker. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's see if he blocks. No blocks. Effectively going down to 4. Let's pass the turn. Hopefully it's not 3 burn spells going at us. Unlikely, I think. Combat. Attack on with both. We will block one of them. Tap this in response. And push this. You could play Luris next turn. Got a Wizard's Line going at us, and nothing else. He's wide open. Light up the stage. He's looking for more burn spells. He has a Wild Slash and another light up the stage. And something else in his hand. Playing light up the stage. We found a Boar's Charm. Oh yeah, this is gonna be enough. Wow. What luck. What luck. Unbelievable. That's tough. Should we stay the way we are and just keep what we have? I think I'm gonna go like this. See how that goes. We are playing first. Alright, we have one land into Hardened Scales, Constrictor, a couple of Walkers, and a Winding, and 2 Winding Constrictors. Very tough hand to keep. Let's mulligan. This is better. I like the Inventor Sphere, I like the Witch's Owen. Got a duress too. We can drop Land of Waste out of here. Opponent being salty for no reason. Always gotta like the salty person. Let's keep this, drop the Llanowar Elf, Llanowar Waste. Alright, so starting out with a Swamp into a Witch's Owen. Alright. Let's pass the turn. Soulscar Mage. Got an Ozolith. Play Llanowar Elves into... I think it's worth playing Ozolith here and duress on him. We got a Boris Charm, another Soulscar Mage, couple of Ayashino Pyromancers, and Wizard's Line. Let's grab Boris Charm here. Ayashino Pyromancer. Ayashino Pyromancer. Alright, we're gonna take 3 here. Next turn we get to play Wine Constrictor, and we'll have to face the Wizard's Lightning. Okay, we'll take the 1. Got a Steel Overseer, which doesn't help in this situation yet. I think I'm gonna play Wine Constrictor here. Although losing a life is not worth it, but playing the Wine Constrictor later is gonna hurt us more. So pass the turn here. By using the Witch's Own on the Wine Constructor, this is going to bring me another artifact, and that's going to supply us with more life. Second Soulscar Mage. Probably going to see Wizard's Lightning here. Wild Slash. Going at Constrictor. Let's watch his own. Taking 4 here. -1 because we will be getting the life back. Next turn could be big. Now I've got a hardened skills. Played the Steel Overseer here. And pass the turn. Monastery Swift Spear. Now's the good time to Wizard Sliding, I guess. Taking a big 8 here. Okay. Walking Ballista. Could be handy here, I guess. Has another burn spell. We will be taking quite a lot of damage here. More than enough to kill us. I don't think we can get out of this though, necessarily. We'll block the Soul Scar Mage. Kill this. Alright, well, that is what it is. A little bit of unlucky place there, but that's alright. Okay. Alright, when that's essentially what we had here. Next week we'll decide. I think I've decided to play with a little bit of beaters there. So we'll definitely make sure that this deck is to the par. We'll play with lures probably. And see how that goes. Let me see right now if we can actually maybe copy this a little bit and rename it to this. And I'm thinking dropping all of this away, grabbing the lures. Let's see, dampen spheres are gonna stay. Unravel. Bring these main board. And I'm gonna find the walker. Alright, we got 4 of them. It's pretty solid as it is, I think. We're missing a sack outlet here though. I'd like a witch's own or something similar in here. I think we're just gonna keep it the way it is here though. I think this is solid. I'm thinking about actually trying one more match with this, seeing how it does. Just one quickie. Let's play first. Alright, we got a decent hand. No big turn 1 play, but we'll still keep this. Playing skills on turn 1 is pretty good. Pass the turn. Sacred Foundry. Probably Jeskai fires here. Second Hydra. Play Waste here, I guess, and we could play Stone Claw for 3. Play Stone Claw for 1 and play Ocelot. Pass the turn. Even if Stone Claw gets removed, we get to keep the counters. Definitely has Jeskai fires. Got another Harden skills. Let's go to combat. I'll play Harden skills on the second main. And pass the turn. Omen of the Sea. Breath of Meletis. Okay. Got a Hangerback Walker. I'll start with a Voracious Hydra though. That's pretty big. Attack him for 2. Then he's on a two-turn clock. He decides to remove these. All of them are gonna go on Hangback Walker next turn. Wall is not an issue for us, since we have trample. Fires, as we mentioned, probably. It's gonna be Supreme Verdict, sure. We have Ocelot, so that saves the counters. Alright, Bloom and Marsh. And I think right now we're gonna play a pretty big Hangback Walker here. Okay. Go to combat, put the counters on the Hangback Walker. Pass the turn. Still on a two-turn clock here. Omen of the Sea. Maybe looking for another verdict. Not sure if it's gonna help him. Any card we draw is a pretty heavy advantage with the counters that we have. Baffle and Ant on the Hangback Walker. It's gonna help him out for now. Play Llanowar Waste. I'll play Lotus now. I'll play Stonecold Serpent. Put counters on the Lotus, I guess. Just so it doesn't die to the Boros wipe the Deafening Clarion. We got a lethal just with Lurrus, so he has to remove that. Gonna use Baffle and Ant to remove it by playing Yorion, but it seems like he's not doing that. Maybe he has a verdict in hand. Quite possible. Yeah. That's gonna happen. Another Hangback Walker. I don't think I want to play that. Although removing Yorion next turn could be big. Okay. $35-36 Hydro. Any creature we draw now is going to be quite a threat. That's going to be Yorion. No Yorion, it's going to be Luca. Okay. Agent of Treachery is fine. Seems decent. What a turnout. Agent of Treachery. Okay, well, that was fun. Very, very fun. Okay, let's grab this. I've seen a lot of these too, so might play with this too. Stone Cold would be out. I think Scavenging Ooze can be out as well. And I'll lose the avatars. Okay. Not by me today at all. Play first. Decent hand to start with. Okay. Play the Forest, play the Constrictor. Attack opponent for 2. I mean 3. Pass the turn. Tap land. Seems good. Play the Tomb. We'll pay for the Tomb. Let's see, Hydra for 1. Doesn't do much here. I do want to keep on Rebel just in case he's playing something significant. Let's do Resin first. Fairy, Narset, and Fires. Get rid of the Fairy here. Play the Scales maybe. Go to combat attacking 4, 5. Sulfur Falls came in. Narset. Sure. Grabs a Supreme Verdict. And that's okay. We'll play the Skills here. We'll go to combat and we'll attack Narset and him. We'll see Fires into Supreme Verdict here. Sure. Supreme Verdict, so let's regenerate Experiment 1. And we will unravel the Fires. Okay, now we could play Pelt Collector, we can just go straight with the Voracious Hydra. I think that's the better choice here. Go to combat, hit him for 4. Got it. Let's go to the next game. I want to be a little bit faster with this game. So I think dropping down Rebels, put them in the 2 avatars should be okay here. Okay. Seems good. We'll keep this. Mulligan's down to 5. Sacred Foundry. Got an Experiment 1. That's what we're gonna start with. Pass the turn. Play the Tomb tapped into Pelt Collector. I don't think this is going to be a counter. Go to combat, hit for 1. Cycling the farmland. Lift up retreat. It's gonna be Gideon, but Gideon is gonna die next turn. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anger Backwalker. I'll play Castle, and I'll play Wine Constrictor. We will deal 3 to Gideon. Hopefully he doesn't have Deafening Clarion. That's a Supreme Verdict. Well, we're gonna keep the Experiment 1. Okay. Got a Walking Ballista. We'll play a Walker here. For 1 only. And we will Abrupt Decay this. Pass the turn. Hopefully he doesn't have another Supreme Verdict. That's the Birth of Meletis. Got a Plains. Place Hallowed Fountain untapped. And Narset. See another Gideon. Okay. Let's play the Forest. We will get 6 from Castle Garenbrig. Play Hydro for 3. Or should we play Walking Ballista instead here? No, I think Hydro for 3. It's actually okay here. Okay. Go to combat. We will hit Narset. And then we pass the turn. Can't play Lotus yet. But we will have a 33 Ballista next turn. Plays Omen, looking for another verdict. The Fairy. Bounce the Hydra. Got a second Ballista. Play Hydra here, and Hydra's gonna enter with 3. Not quite enough. We could play Ballista and get rid of both of these things. Yeah, we'll just go straight up. Well, actually, I'll forego on a Walker just so this grows. Play the Ballista for 6. Comes in as a 3/3, evolves the Experiment 1. Get to kill both of these things. Go to Commodore, we can actually attack him. Not gonna block here. He doesn't want to lose his wool. The Birth of Meletus is gonna go away too. So Yorion doesn't have much to flicker here. Fires. And then he only has Gideon, which he's gonna play. Oh, he's playing Yorion. Never mind. Flicker on the Omen. And flicker on it. Fires allows him to play his Gideon right now. Alright. Well, he's empty-handed. Okie gives him a card draw. Got an Avatar of Resolute. Hydra's not going to be able to deal with the Yorion here, no matter how we try this. He's got something in his hand though. Could probably play Ballista here into Avatar. I'll play Hydra into Avatar. Probably gonna be Ballista for me. Could also bring this Ballista, doesn't matter. I'd have to use both Ballistas to kill Gideon here. Let's play Ballista for this much, and play Avatar. Effectively evolving the Experiment 1 here as well. Pass the turn. Place a land. There's one more card in hand. Agent of Treachery. Okay. Gonna grab our avatar, I assume. Yep. Tough luck here. Passes the turn. We got a hardened skills. Could play a Hydra here for quite a big amount. Or we can up the ballista. I think upping the ballista here is more important. Next turn we can remove Yorion, most probably. Guess we'll pass the turn here. I doubt he's gonna play Supreme Verdict now. Scrying with the Omen. Puts it on the bottom. One is on top though. He uses Gideon on the ballista here. Sure. Place Loka. Maybe he's gonna expecting to find another agent or Emerald, anything other. Okay. Got Agent of Treachery. Okay. Well, he's attacking with these. We'll take the damage here. Got a Wind and Constrictor. We can do that. Really want to get rid of Loka here, I think. Although I don't want to take too much damage. Just pass the turn here. Get rid of this. Cycles the farmland. Another cycle. And one more cycle. quite a big attack here. Need to think exactly how we're gonna block this. We're definitely taking 4. Four and 7, that's gonna be lethal though. 4 and 4 is 8. That's not quite lethal. Although I could potentially try to remove his avatar here. So let's get rid of that. We'll be able to get rid of this as well. There goes the damage. Get 5 Thopters here. Got a duress. Which I don't care about right now. I think I want to play Avatar of Resolute here, but I can't because I don't have another black source. So it's going to be Voracious Hydra here to try to kill Yorion. Okay. Then we'll go to combat, and I really want to kill Gideon here, but if I do not kill him, he's most surely going to attack there. Let's see if he's going to block this or not. Definitely seeing a block. That's fine. We'll pass the turn. If he has a Supreme Verdict, that's going to be game. Hydra gets pacified. That was a land. No attacks, of course. He's gonna lose. Get in next turn. Had a land will waste. That's a good sign. Play Lotus here and to hang a backwalker, I guess. Let's go to combat first. Attack Gideon here. Gideon is dead. Let's play Lotus now. I guess into Walking Ballista. Guess we can pass now too. That's gonna be a definite Clarion. Very sad. So let's hit him with Ballista here. Still have the Hydra. We got another Ballista. Okay, he has a land. Nothing scary. Let's hit him for 6. I think we have this handle unless he draws a Supreme Verdict. And even then he's gonna be at 1 health. We got it. Good job. Alright. So that was a favorable Fires of Invention matchup, I guess. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I think this is what we're gonna be going with next week. Or at least coming off this list and maybe changing a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the stream, whoever was watching today, whoever is going to be watching it later on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it too. See you next week.